most everyone knows about The Lion King, the movie, or have had a chance to see it. Is there any kind of pressure on you in playing Mufasa? It seems like it's such an iconic, at this point, character to play that role.
Well, the great thing about this show, the show was put together by a brilliant team of people, who are the best at what they do. And the secret to Mufasa for me, like when I first started doing the show, I was 10 years younger, so I was coming out of other shows where I was used to singing and dancing and being on stage all the time. But the great thing about Mufasa is his simplicity. Every word he says, even though there were very few, means something. And I've learned to really trust the material, trust the words, keep it as simple as possible, because sometimes in that simplicity is how you touch people the most. There's the bells and whistles, there's a time for that, but with Mufasa, it's about his stillness, it's about his wisdom, and it's about keeping it as simple as possible. So it's been great to grow into that, it's been great to mature into that, and to grow into trusting that.
We're so looking forward to The Lion King. Unfortunately, obviously, you have this whole thing going on Broadway.
Yes,
but it'll be an amazing show, I'm sure, just like when you were there.
It's going to be phenomenal. The show, one of the things I love about Lion King, first of all, it's employed so many actors. It's employed so many actors of color, which means a tremendous amount to me. But the show is the star. So it doesn't matter who's playing Mufasa or Simba. Of course, they're going to be extremely talented, but people come to see the show because the show is an experience, and the entire cast comes together to create this experience. So wherever you see it, you're going to love it. Cincinnati's going to eat it up again.
I was going to say, we're looking forward to it. Good. Broadway and Cincinnati. All right, I got to ask you a couple of Cincinnati questions.
Oh, please.
What do you miss most about being home?
Skyline chili.
Really?
Oh my God, you don't understand. Like when I go home, if I'm home for 3 days, I will go to Skyline 3 times. It's just like when I'm on Facebook and I see people posting, especially people from out of town, they're posting pictures of Skyline. I'm like, oh man, I want to be there. I get my family sends me the packets and the cans, but there's nothing like being at a Skyline chili and having it with those oyster crackers.
Hot sauce? A little hot sauce?
No hot sauce for me,
no. Hot sauce, all right.
No hot
sauce.
All right,
so when you sit down at your local Skyline at home, what is it you order?
I tend to order a 4-way light onion, a chili cheese coney with mustard, and extra crackers and a root beer to wash it down.
We're going to make that happen here. I'm telling you.
You're going to help me out?
Yeah, we'll hook it up. And again, I know you were a School of Creative and Performing Arts, and then you went on to CCM.
I went to CCM.
Legendary school.
Yeah.
Kind of blessed to have both those in Cincinnati.
Yeah. Cincinnati has been good to us. So many artists come out of Cincinnati. A lot of my Broadway friends. I met 2 people in my yoga practice yesterday. I studied Bikram yoga, who went to CCM. We got to talking. One of them had some Cincinnati sweats on. I'm like, are you from Cincinnati? Oh, we went to CCM. I'm like, and I always ask people, what brought you to Cincinnati? Of all the places, and they said, the musical theater program at Cincinnati is unlike any other in the country. So yeah, I'm really, really proud to be from Cincinnati.
And something that I'm sure you wouldn't own up to, but I love the fact that you come back and you've shown up at, some things to give back, and I love that. And that's kind of the Cincinnati thing.
It is. One of my biggest fantasies was to before I was there for the opening of the new school, the new performing arts school, but on the other school, while we were when the tour first came through in 2002, I got a chance to do a one-man show on the stage where I did my first show and start a scholarship fund for kids who can't afford singing lessons. So to be able to give back in that way and be back on that stage again where it all started for me, it was just surreal.
Love that.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude.
We've done a lot of interviews this week, and they've all been great, but I love this one.
Oh, thank you,
Thank you so much.
My
and best
pleasure.
luck with
Thank you.
everything.
Thank you so much.